Baby Crolla, which one do you want?
The red one.
Any particular reason?
For United.
Mate, Holly just says she ain't having... I just spoke to Holly. She ain't having red. Welcome back, Mr. Crolla. How have you been?
Great. I've been great. Life's good. It's treating me well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday night.
Talk to me about your performances. I've seen you literally just rise, get better. You're not living under your brother's name anymore. That's gone. You've worked out of that. Now it's about you.
Yeah, no, our performances have been great. Obviously, the first went points my last fight, but it was against a good lad in Emmanuel Zion, in who's had notice as he had 7 weeks training to beat me. It weren't just there to survive and give me rounds.
Good fight though.
It was a great fight. It was a good fight, and it's one he come to win. And Saturday night, I'm in a good fight against Fraser Wilkinson. Another good step up, but one I'm going to shine in. And like you said, then I said, Sonny was commentating on the last one. He said he realised I'm a great fighter from it, but that's the bit I still always have that chip on my shoulder or that bit between my teeth that I want to step out of that shell. I want to prove that I do belong here, like you say. On this show, there's how many Olympians, ex-world champions, and yeah, it's just more about showing that I do belong on this stage, and I look forward to doing it.
What did you learn from that fight with Emmanuel? I know it was like you said, it went the distance, it went points, but it was a real solid test. The domestic fights always are. Sometimes we can get people from abroad. It doesn't really do that much for you, but this one was a proper test. What did you learn from it?
Yeah, I learnt loads, but like you say, I probably took more confidence from that fight into sparring in preparation for this.
Okay.
I have from knocking out 6 people before that. Like you said, then it weren't just a tough Mexican, Argentinian over to give me rounds. It was another domestic lad trying to beat me and he put him on the big stage. After it was a bit of a funny first proper step up to take. It was an hard first step up to take, but there are fights I do want to be in, and like you say, Saturday night's another one, and I can't wait for that.
Listen, one of the things I will say to you, like I said, you're making a name for yourself now. Often when fighters come in with a surname, we always put that umbrella on them. We're going to see the same thing kind of with Harlem. We've seen the same thing with Chris, Conor Ben, that it goes on. But you've stepped out of that now. And how does it feel for you? I don't know if anybody else has said it to you, but how does it feel for you to step away from your brother and mate? It's your time.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. But no, it is. Yeah, I do feel like I am getting there. But like I say, I think that grit will always be in my teeth.
All right, so you've got something to prove.
Yeah, I've always feel like I've got something to prove because it don't bother me online. I love it online stuff. I laugh if someone chats shit. I do. Like, I don't mind. I think it's pretty funny.
They're talking about you.
But I'm one of them. I don't mind a bit of banter online and that. But it just always gives me that bit between my teeth because I do want to do something in the sport and I want to do it on my own name. I want people to come to the arena for my nights, like you say. Like Frank Smith in the opening press conference today said, I'm not too far off headlining the Next Gen show.
Nice.
Next year, put me there the same day United play outside Old Trafford in Victoria Warehouse. There's no reason I don't do great numbers there. Do you know what I mean? And then that's just like, it's an unbelievable goal for me to set. And the goalposts are a lot closer. Like, say this time last year I was probably shooting from the halfway line. Now I'm on the edge of the penalty box with a free kick. Next year I'll be taking a penalty, do you know what I mean? So it comes closer and closer every time.
I will say the relationship with your brother, the trainer, but he's your brother. How's that going? Sometimes it doesn't necessarily work that well for a long time. We've seen people step away from family members and think, you know what, I'm better off elsewhere. But how's that going with your big bro?
No, like I say, more than that, I feel like best friends out the gym.
Nice.
Like, the arguments we have in the gym, they are in the gym. Like,
and they're productive, right?
Yeah, we won't but with chalk and cheese, we do clash a lot, but that's more, it's probably because I'm his brother. Like, if say
you'll
certain people do stuff in the gym, and I done it, it's a very different thing, or say me, I'd answer back to something that no one else would, do you know what I mean? Whereas, but no, it's forgot about when you leave the gym. But as we're getting, the camps are getting longer, everything's getting longer, the training's getting more scrutinised. There's more, this is a bit more friction. But no, it's all good.
You know what? When I first spoke to you, you stepped away from the sport. You had a bit of a break. You wasn't sure that it was for you, but you're here now. Glad you made that decision to come back.
Yeah.
Sounds like a stupid question, but when you reflect on where you were to where you are now.
It's massive where I was to where I am now. It is massive. Like I said, I'm a Manchester lad. I've boxed in both arenas that are in the city. I go past these every day. I live nearer to the co-op, so I see it that way. And then when I come into town, I always see the arena, and it's in my thing. I've boxed there. Do you know what I mean? I've boxed in front of thousands of people there, live on TV in some venues, and it doesn't get any better. Like, I've got massive goals in boxing, but if I retired tomorrow and still, do you know what? I've given it a go now. I've given it my everything. Nothing's, oh, what if this, what if that. I've fully tried, do you know what I mean?
I love that. Listen, make sure you give it a good go on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing you back out. Another good performance, Mr. Crolla, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thank you.
Making your own way, and I like that.
100%.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.